Well, staying in downtown Boise, a bar in the downtown area says that they've been silently struggling to stay open after the financial hit they took during the COVID pandemic. Owners of the Water Bear Bar are breaking that silence, putting a plea out to their community. And as Aspen Shumpert learned, the stakes go beyond just keeping the bar doors open, but also losing an inclusive place for the LGBTQ+ community.
We opened in July of 2019. It was crazy. The first day we opened, we had a line out the door of like 30 people.
That energy stuck for months as the queer-owned Water Bear Bar made their mark on the City of Trees.
We got a lot of comments and questions that were like, are you from California? And it's like, no, we're not Californians. No, we're not from Oregon. Like, we're here because we like it here. We're not trying to change Boise. We're just trying to like build a cocktail lounge.
The scene was a packed room, 20 staff members, and top-shelf cocktails. But it wasn't just about creating a place to grab a drink. Owner and operator Laura Keeler says it was about being a beacon for the LGBTQ+ community.
We have a lot of people who are like, I can just go and be my gay little self in your bar. And it's like, yeah, you might meet other gay little people too. Like, it's a pretty cool place for everyone to come together, I think.
Then, in spring of 2020, last call came early when the pandemic struck.
We were closed for like 400 days or so. Man, it was a bummer.
Between the financial debt they accrued, rising costs of goods, and less foot traffic, the bar is on the rocks financially.
People were really confident. People were feeling like they could spend their money on luxury, which is what we created, was luxury. And now I think people got used to drinking at home, you know, staying towards their neighborhood spots.
They've had to cut down to a staff of 6 and shorten their hours.
There's a lot of people that are coming back looking for jobs, and it's like, man, I'm not busy enough to hire you. I would love to.
Keeler says many of her customers have no idea how close they are to their bottom line.
You know, they see it looking fancy. They're like, oh, you must be like really wealthy to do this. And it's like, no.
The timing of weighing this decision to close is hard, Keeler says, with the political climate of the country, but also the state.
We do get a lot of comments about our pride flag. You know, there are some people who come in and they're like, is this a gay bar? And it's like, well, it's a cocktail bar, but yeah, it's owned and populated by a lot of gay people, sure, like, absolutely. And they're like, you know, you might appeal to the more people if you pulled that flag down. And it's like, no. We support trans people, we support queer people, we support women, we support everyone that's being like pushed to the side, I feel like, here.
To stay afloat, right now they're mixing up their approach with menu changes.
This bar can be run by 2 bartenders if it has to be. It's not ideal, but like we can shrink again, I think.
And is asking the community to help keep them from going under.
You know, you never really want to look desperate, especially if you're running a business. But it's kind of to the point where the community needs to know that this is about to happen. There have been a lot of businesses that just close quietly, and we didn't believe that the community would want that.
She says it's not about paying off their debt. It's about keeping the doors open.
We're just looking to be sure that we'll be able to pay our staff and pay rent and continue to supply, you know, luxury brands, all the stuff that we like to do that people come in here for, you know, the oysters and great cocktails.
The bar has launched a 60-day Kickstarter to try and raise funds to keep their doors open. We'll have that link to that on our website at ktvb.com. In just the week that this has been live, they have raised about 5% of their goal. Keeler did say customers were shocked to hear the news on where their business stands, and they've been receiving support from people wanting to help. Joe, it's also Pride Month. They're about to launch a Pride menu this weekend. It's looking like for that timing, as well as hosting a Pride party later in the month on the 28th. All things to try and spark some more customers from coming in.
And stories like this are a reminder that there are businesses that are still feeling the impact of the COVID pandemic. As you mentioned in the story, so many businesses, especially in downtown, they closed quietly, and you notice, oh, I guess that's gone now.
Yeah, they didn't want to do this. They're trying to kind of spark something in people and hope that people go down and visit them.
All right. Aspen Shumpert reporting from downtown. Appreciate it.